I kind of want to know, when did you fall in love with art?
That question, like from loving, was it loving basketball?
Loving basketball. When did you fall in love with hip hop?
Yeah.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, I went to a black college. I'm a graduate of HBCU, Bethune-Cookman College at the time, but now it's university. And I studied political science, African American studies.
Okay.
And going to a black college, coming from a predominantly white high school here in Arlington, and I'm from New York originally, so art was always around me. My grandparents collected art, but I never really had an appreciation for it until I went to a black college.
Gotcha.
When I started really learning more about myself and my history and how powerful we are as a culture. So learning about Faith Ringgold and Alma Thomas and Gordon Parks, I mean, those were just everywhere, you know, a part of our lessons. So, and then, you know, going after college, learning more about the arts through visiting museums and galleries. But never really had a passion to create a business for it, you know, at that time. It was just more of a interest.
Right. And it's crazy when you find your passion and then later on you're able to, you know, figure out how to monetize it, right? But it starts with the love first.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? You know, everything starts with the love. And what's interesting to me about art, in which I've had conversation around, is, you know, how do you put a value on it though? Right. That's the difficult thing.
There's no cap.
Right. I mean, it's an unregulated industry still. I think we have an advantage because I'm actually working with other professionals that have that knowledge. And so I work with an appraiser who helps me assess the value of the works prior to. I look at prior sales history of the artist. I try to level them up to other industries that are doing well within their medium. So like, for instance, in real estate, you have your comps to kind of measure the value of your house. That's how we set an appraised value on the piece. I'm looking at other artists within their same genre, category, maybe age range, or maybe even pedigree, just to determine a base number. And then we discuss it, you know. So the goal is to make it very moderate for these entry-level artists, but then also not to undervalue the art either.
Gotcha.
You know, art's an asset. It's a tangible asset. And so the more conversations we have around the value of art when it comes to, you know, building legacies and creating generational wealth for ourselves, I have to inform my buyers on the process of how I set the pricing. So, but it's just not a random number I throw out there.